Sa pagkakataong ito, kapiling ho natin ang top-notcher ng 2025 bar examinations, si Attorney Jernel Ray Sanchez. At siya ho ay nakakuha ng average na 92.7%. Siya ho ay nagtapos sa University of the Philippines. Welcome natin sa Bombo Network News. Si Bombo Dennis Hamito po ito. Together with me, si Bombo Jaira Hangayo. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo. And congratulations sa inyong pangunguna dito sa 2025 bar examinations. Ano ho yung inyong reaction muna sa naging resulta kung saan top-notcher at kitang-kita nandun sa pinakaitaas yung inyong pangalan dito sa inilabas na resulta ng bar examination.
Opo, thank you po. First, sa congratulations. Thank you po. Reaction ko po about it is, I think I've explained that kahapon, is mostly shock lang po talaga kasi hindi ko talaga ina-expect na mangyayari yan.
Okay, so kung hindi po ninyo ine-expect, ano talaga yung kumbaga pumasok agad sa isip nyo, yung expectation po ninyo personal matapos na kumuha ng bar examination?
With regards po sa expectations, in my personal analysis po na nagsasagot ako noon, I thought, well, I suppose parang 50% naman, I suppose good enough ako to 50% nung exams, but with regards kung papasa ako or hindi, I didn't really think about that because wala na sa akin yun kasi ang responsibility ko noon is to answer the questions the best I can at yun naman ang ginawa ko.
Okay, bago ang iba pang punto ng katanungan na gusto ko pong itawid po sa inyo, bibigyan ko muna ang akin pong katandem si Bombo Jaira Hangayo para naman sa kanyang mga pagtatanong. Bombo Jai?
Attorney, first, congratulations. Ang aking katanungan paano po kayo naghanda sa examinations? May mga oras ba kayo na strictly lamang para sa inyong pagre-review?
Preparations ko noon started actually nung around middle late January pa kasi yun yung start nung UP Bar Review Institute, yung kanilang review program. And then I was able to start focusing na on the review proper by April kasi by that time natapos ko na yung last few subjects ko sa UP Law and I've already resigned nun from my paralegal position that I was working in. And dire-diretso lang yan. From April to September, I essentially spent something like around 8 to 10 hours a day nagre-review. Sabihin mo ng average of 8 hours a day nagre-review. Yan lang talaga ginawa ko for those months. And I didn't really leave much of the house nung nagre-review ako. If terms of disconnecting about it is, I tended to relax. Well, medyo mahilig ako sa video games, so I do that. Mga 5 to 10 minutes lang naman. Then I get back to it. Or if I'm not feeling that, talagang wala, yung naupo lang ako, just blanked out. Para lang hindi ko siya iniisip at that time. Ganun. I can't really give an answer na yung tipong, oh yes, I went to a park or something or something else because I find na highly individual naman kung paano on how you find a way to relax during a stressful situation at yun yung sa
And now, ano po yung gusto niyo maging focus ng law practice? Gusto niyo po ba sa government o prefer niyo sa private?
I don't want to make a definitive statement naman because as we've seen, things suddenly change very much, diba? But in terms of my own personal preferences that I've discovered when I was studying in law school, I tend to have a preference towards intellectual property law. I have some preference towards corporate law since na yun yung mostly naging focus ko when I was working as a paralegal. But I suppose I'll just weigh my options na rin lang naman.
Okay. And among controversial issues in the country like flood control, impeachment, are you willing to join agad ba sa pakikipaglaban sa isyong ito kung kukunin ang inyong serbisyo, attorney?
I'd like to keep my options open, but if I had an opportunity to help, I would like to help naman then because, well, how do I say this? Being a lawyer as we've learned naman sa law school, and if one would kahit casually peruse the Code of Professional Responsibility and Accountability, it's not really about the individual as a lawyer, but the individual lawyer's relation to the society at large, because this, of course, is a privilege granted by the court. So, in my opinion, we're really supposed to be obliged to lend assistance that would be for the betterment of the, I suppose, society is a good word for it, would be betterment for society. In terms of, so if there was any assistance that I could be able to provide, that would be nice. With regards to specific forms, di ko din sigurado. I wouldn't be able to give a concrete answer. Everything's a little too fluid ngayon for concrete answers. So, maybe kung yun ang maging path ko talaga, then I will do my best because that's what's going to be asked of me. But we'll see na lang talaga.
Okay, thank you so much, Attorney. Bobo Dennis, anything to add?
Okay, gusto ko lamang din maitanong Bombo Jai and Attorney Sanchez, I'm just curious about this. Yung iba kasing mga school, nagbibigay sila ng kotse, nagbibigay ng iba't ibang mga rewards. The moment na top or makapasok to sa top notchers, how about yung inyo pong school? I know you're from University of the Philippines, pero meron din bang mga offer na kalintulad po nito?
As far as I know, from the UP Bar Review Institute is wala naman, which makes sense because people have to remember that UP's funding is public money at kailangan ng isang specific appropriation for that. And on a personal level, para sa akin, I didn't really do it for any sort of financial reward or anything kung nag-top, because I think I've mentioned before, well, yesterday, na I wasn't really expecting to top. I just wanted to do my best and pass the bar. So if there were any prizes na magiging attached to that, that would have been completely superfluous to the idea of taking and passing the bar. With regards if there should be a sort of prize, I don't know. Sa akin kasi personally, it's not something that would motivate me because my own intentions ay to finish kung ano yung kailangan kong gawin, but maybe for some other people that would be more motivation, and I would leave opinions on that to those who would actually want for it.
Siguro, bilang final point, payo na lamang ho. Meron kasing mga kumuha ng pagsusulit pero hindi ho pinalad. At meron din naman, matapos yung mabalitaan yung inyo pong pangunguna and marami din ang nakapasa, ay gustong sumunod sa inyo pong yapak. So go ahead po para sa inyong mensahe po para sa lahat.
Well, first dun sa mga hindi nakapasa, I honestly think that your stories would be more relevant than mine because, what you call this, it's more of a story of finding your way back again after suffering a setback. And my point of encouragement on that is setbacks is a natural part of life. Just because na hindi ka pumasa ngayon, that doesn't mean the end of the world. It's a time for maybe rest, reflect, ito ba talaga ang gusto ko? Because sharing lang a little, during my undergraduate, I had to shift from a thesis track to a practicum track when I realized that I was getting nowhere. So that's an option naman talaga. Setbacks would at least allow you to think on your next foot forward, and if you want to try again, try again. Nasa sayo na inyo. And if someone like me which was a very average student in law school, would manage to pass and much to his own surprise actually top the bar, then why not you? Kaya nyo din yan. For those who want to take up law school, the joking answer would be why. But in all seriousness, it's going to be an incredible burden on your time, your money, your effort. Sabi nga nila, it's not really for the faint heart. But again, considering na galing akong engineering, tas bigla ako nag-law school, which is a shocking swerve, people tell me, it's certainly possible. If you have the will, if you have the tenacity for it, then why not? Because it's not really lagi sa talino. It's also sometimes on sheer endurance, and if that can get you through, then why not? You'll just need to have to find your own motivation and your own methods kung paano ka makakapasa. And to everybody else, good luck talaga. I genuinely wasn't expecting this, and I still feel like this still feels weird to me, but kung nagawa ng isang di ko maintindihan kung paano ako nakapadpad dito, bakit hindi ikaw? Yun talaga. I wouldn't call myself special na nagawa ko to. Maybe just lucky. And hopefully kayo din maging lucky.
Ayun. With that, maraming salamat po sa pagtugon sa aming mga katanungan at congratulations muli ang aming pagbati mula sa Bombo Radio Philippines. Bombo Jai, unless may additional questions ka pa?
Good, Bobo Dennis.
Ayun. So, thank you so much, Attorney Sanchez. And siguro, magkarinigan tayo muli kung manunumpa na o may iba pang mga malalaking development. Thank you so much and congratulations. Mga kabombo, mga ka-Star Nation, nakausap po natin ang rank 1 dyan sa inilabas na bar examination result mula nung tinake po nila noong 2025. Si Attorney John Ronel Ray Sanchez nagkaroon ho ng 92.7% na average at siya po ay mula sa University of the Philippines.
For the most trusted source of news and information, visit our website at www.bomboradio.com. Follow us on Bombo Radio mobile app, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Like, share, and stay connected. Anytime, anywhere.